Hey guys, this is Andy with Get Your Wellies. Welcome back to the channel. My wife and I took a few days away, and we wanted to make sure that our plants in the garden that needed to be watered got watered. And we did a simple thing, just used a timer and a waterer, and there's multiple different kinds of these. So I'm going to talk about that just a little bit tonight. But before then, why don't you get your wellies? Meet me in the garden. Now obviously when it comes to watering, you can get pretty elaborate. You can have very elaborate sprinkler systems installed, or you can buy the parts and do that yourself. There also are a number of timers on the market. This is one that actually has 4 outlets. It runs about $70. On sale you can sometimes get it for more like $55 or $60. This one I used during the summer to do multiple different areas, and it's pretty useful. There are cheaper versions like this one. This one is made by Orbit, and this is a single channel, meaning you just have one outlet on here, right here at the bottom. But this can be very useful for occasions like this where we went away for a few days. So let's go see what you can do with this, and I'll show you in my garden. Now this tripod stand with a sprinkler on top is a pretty familiar sight probably. These sprinkler heads can be put in the ground, they can be mounted on T-posts, or you can use a tripod like in the case I have here. This one's built pretty sturdy, made out of metal, good quality product, and it's available in the big box stores. This time of year you may have to go to Lowe's or Home Depot. I don't know that you'll find it in Walmart this time of year. But this is really good if you want to cover either a whole lawn, or what I'm wanting to do is cover this pond, this area to keep that topped off, and then these first row of buckets back here, and then my squash, which is coming along gangbusters, and hopefully before it gets cold we'll get some. So as you can see, that's pretty forceful, and it is covering that area that I want really pretty well. Back that off a little bit so you can see. So that's going to all the places I need it to go, and I'm only going to need to run that for 3 or 4 minutes a day just to stop things drying out. So that's catching all the areas I need to get, and that probably is only going to need 3 or 4 minutes a day just to kind of keep everything covered here. There are many types of sprinklers. That's obviously one of the most basic. I also use soaker hoses, and obviously you can put those on timers. This time of year I'm getting down to where there's really only a few things that I'm really worried about, making sure they don't dry out. So this sprinkler made by Melnor is one that is new to me, but it has adjustments for left to right and then forwards and backwards too. So you've got that whole area. I like the sprinklers that go back and forth like this, but I like it when you can really adjust in how far do you want that to go, because where this is going I don't need it to move too much this way or really even too much back and forth. I just need to set those parameters to where it incorporates all of the plants that are on the patio. That's an area that gets dry. They're all in containers, so that makes sense that they get dry. So I'm hoping this little dude here will take care of those things during that period while we were gone. So we will see, but follow me now as I put that in. Again, I'm going to put that on this single channel timer, the Orbit one. It seemed like a lot of products I have are Melnor. It's not for any particular reason. I'm certainly not being paid anything by them. They haven't sent me any products to review or anything like that. They're just ones that happen to have been in front of me and looked interesting. So I'm going to go put this in bed, and then we'll take a look at this. Now, I will confess this is not quite as impressive as I was hoping, but it is reaching the plants. I moved a couple of those into the middle there, and it's just about getting the end of this first bed over here. I wish it was a little bit more impressive than this, but I think it's going to work. It's hitting all of the parts, and we'll let it run for 10 or 15 minutes a day, so it gets all of those. The green stalk I did not include in here. I didn't push it in there because I'm going to let everything die off in there and replace that soil anyway this year. So this is kind of where we're at. So just another option. Well guys, thanks for joining me today in the garden. Appreciate you being here, and I hope you find this useful. Be sure and find the best products for you that work for your garden, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye now.